Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So this could be somebody that you've had a relationship with, could be a situationship, could also be someone who you've simply exchanged glances with on many occasions, and you know there's something there, but no one's speaking up. So this is that person that comes to your mind first. If you don't have anyone that comes to your mind, most likely this is not going to resonate for you. Topsy-turvy. There's like really, the emotions run high and low. Also, for those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I actually don't channel through spirit guides. I do have the ability of getting the answers that I need from my higher intuitive self. I never have actually used any spirit guides. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, to provide you with some clarity and some advice regarding your situation. Boundaries, good God. So yeah, there are boundaries here. You guys are not close. There is distance, either emotional distance or actual physical distance. All right. So because of the intensity of these cards, some of you may feel that this is your own feeling as well. So yes, the roles can be reversed here because of the type of cards. You have a few cards here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are quite heavy in terms of sad energy. First card's the strongest. We have order. Then we have sensuality, embracing the shadow, feelings and emotions, laughter. Then we have opening, power. Then we have boundaries and victim under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Sagittarius, right now I am at a crossroads. Certain things have happened in this connection, and I know that it's time for me to make a decision. The problem is, where I stand right now, in my mind, in my heart, there is a lack of understanding. There is a lack of clarity. Nothing really and truly makes sense. And therefore I need time to think things through. How much time? I don't know. The road ahead and backwards, on the left and right, is full of thick fog. This fog is very dense, and I can't see the road in front or on any of these sides. And because I can't see, I don't know which road to take. I don't know what decision to make because there is a lack of clarity. And therefore I stay still. I don't make a move at all because that is what I think is safe. In you, I have found someone who is very sensual, very attractive. Your charm, your talents, your charisma, it's very alluring. I also feel that in this connection you have this way of just seducing me without even trying. You don't even have to try. You have seen a part of me that part which I didn't really want you to see. The dark part. I was impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. And you have seen this. Can I let go of that? No, I can't, because that's a part of who I am. And because this is me, a part of me also wants you to simply adjust and accept me for my faults, for the dark side that I have, because that is who I am as well. That is a part of who I am. And I can't change my ways. That makes me what I am. Right now, because of this, I understand there are many things in this connection that have officially made us feel awkward. Very awkward. There's a few things I just don't understand now. And I'm stuck. I don't move forward and I don't move back. I just stand still. And I know it's frustrating for you because I'm not making a move. I'm not talking. I'm not communicating like I used to. Or I'm not communicating like I should. Things are awkward now. The environment is very uncomfortable because of what has happened. And I understand that. And despite all this, I do have a lot of emotions and feelings for you. I admit that. I love many things about you. And you trigger these emotions. You trigger these feelings. Nobody truly has been able to do that before. In you I have found a friend where there is laughter, there is happiness, there is joy and prosperity. You have a way of making me laugh. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes my heart happy. I consider you a very, very good friend. Someone I can rely on. Someone I can trust. I do want to open up to you and talk to you about certain things that I've been hiding deep down inside. I want to confide in you. I want to let you know many things that I never really shared before. You do have this power over me, and you don't even know. You have the ability to make me emotionally vulnerable and weak in the knees. You have this power over me, and you don't even know it. It is very tempting, and you can once again seduce without even trying. Sometimes I see you as someone who is powerful, in charge, the leader, the initiator, the one who's always starting first, taking the lead. Those are good traits. But because of what happened, I have put up boundaries. And there are boundaries in this connection now. Whether I put them up or it just happened by circumstance, there are boundaries. These boundaries exist because certain things turned out in a different way, and I couldn't take it anymore. I had to take a step back, and I put up a wall. Walls don't stay up forever either. But for now, I've kept my boundaries. And I need to keep these boundaries because I don't want to change my situation right now. These boundaries are emotional boundaries, physical boundaries, even spiritual boundaries. I don't want to be codependent, reliant on anybody in any way. I do feel that I have turned you into the victim, a victim of circumstance. I overindulged in many things, many pleasures, and I took you for granted. I took advantage of you. And now, to some degree, one here feels victimized. I feel like I have victimized you. You were an object of my desires, and that turned out wrong. Everything that I thought we were as friends, even beyond that, I was not expecting my heart to go so far. But I did a few things, and now I feel that I need to take a step back, because I am aware that what I did was not right. All right, Sagittarius. There is distance here. Something happened. Someone here feels like someone overindulged. There was someone that took advantage of the other. And because of that, now there's simply just boundaries up. I mean, this is the last card, boundaries. Before there were not, but now there are. And for some of you, this may be from both sides. It could be just one-sided. So let me know what's going on. You may wonder why this person's not making a choice or a decision. It's because they're quite confused. Sometimes people, in the heat of the moment, right, what they do is they make these rash decisions like this, impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. They make these rash decisions and they don't even know what they're doing because they're so emotional. And people don't think straight, right? And eventually, after everything's done, then people wonder that the cloud is gone and they're clear-headed, and then they wonder, oh my goodness, what did I do? Right? That's something that happened here. Something happened, and it got to the point where someone realized in the end that whatever happened, it was not the right way. Because literally somebody here feels victimized. All right, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So this is any type of problem that may have occurred in the first place that made this connection go downhill. So before, things may have been very sweet, things may have been great, but then you notice that, okay, things are starting to go downhill. The sweet connection started to become sour. So what happened? We have here the Princess of Coins and the Two of Cups. So some of you might resonate with this, not all of you. Of course, it's a general love reading. But there could be many reasons why this didn't turn out well between the both of you. And there literally could just be these two reasons. All right, the Princess of Coins. This card talks about taking responsibility, talking about messages and fertility. However, I am reading the reverse. So this would mean not wanting to take responsibility, not sending or receiving any type of messages, and a lack of growth, fertility, and prosperity. The feeling of not wanting to go forward with that. Here we have too much time thinking and not enough doing. waiting for finances, for business news, and having unrealistic planning. So this person was, your relationship depended on them receiving some type of information. And because they didn't receive it, they did not move forward with you. It sounds very vague, but some of you may resonate with it. Let me know what that means. Waiting for money, waiting for some type of news related to business. This could even be like, maybe somebody here was looking for a job and they're just waiting to hear back from them, because once they have their job and once they know where they're headed, they can finally make a decision on where they're going to move. And if they move, maybe they want to be closer to you, right? There's various scenarios. You just think about whatever's going on in your life and see how this applies to you. We also have here the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, ooh, it talks about infatuation. Overindulging in sensuality for the sake of getting that emotional high. Can't get more direct than that. So remember how I used the word overindulgence when we had the victim card, right? Yeah, so this is what happened here. Somebody really did use someone. And they realized that they actually used you. The majority of you may feel used. Sorry, guys. So for you, it may have seemed like a great harmonious relationship. There's a sense of enchantment. There's an attraction that could have become more of a friendship or even a love relationship, but there was something. However, when things started to kind of change, it was when a lot of overindulgence just started taking place. And there was a whole lot of infatuation. Simply to get that emotional high. That is what this person was doing. Now, let's see what it is that this person is going to do. Any type of actions, any plans, any intentions that they have. All right, so these are any plans, any intentions, any actions that this person will be taking towards you. This is the Beginner's Tarot deck. Strength, not bad. Communication, yes. Before, there was a lack of communication. However, there will be communication. This person did not have confidence a while ago, and that's why they weren't actually able to reach out to you. Part of the reason why was because, remember in the beginning you had the Order card. Sometimes I call that Order and Chaos. There was just, like I said, a whole lot of fog. They have a lack of understanding. They're not really able to make a decision. And because of that, there's a lack of confidence. So here you have the Strength card. They finally are going to gain some type of courage as well as confidence. And the action that they're going to take is the Eight of Wands. Yes, so they are going to reach out to you on some level. This could be on the phone, through text, literally showing up at your door. Could be a variety of things, but the fact is that they are going to communicate with you. This could be directly or indirectly. We also have your Justice. So the Justice card does talk about this person knowing that things did not work out the way that they should have. What ended up happening is that they kept taking, which is where we get the overindulgence from. They just kept taking, and you just kept giving. Because of this, they realize that there's a complete imbalance in this connection, and they want to make things right. They want to have a better balance, and that's good. That's them finally starting to respect you. They also realize that they want to make things right because of the Moon card. You have three major arcanas here. Strength, Justice, and the Moon. They want to make things right because the Moon here represents lies and betrayal. Some of you may feel as though you never really knew this person at all after what they did. And they broke your heart because I see there's betrayal. There's certain things that happened in the dark that never came to the light. But eventually, the overall arching theme here is the Ace of Pentacles, wanting to give a solid offer. So something is definitely going to happen, Sagittarius. I'm so happy for you. These are very good cards. Very nice cards. Strength. This person's finally going to gain the strength and the courage to reach out to you. And yes, reaching out to you here talks about the Eight of Wands. They are going to reach out to you. And what are they going to do? They're going to make things right. Why? Because there was lies and betrayal before. We also have here the Ace of Pentacles. Eventually, this person will talk about some type of friendship or commitment or something like that. Just remember the intention is romance, because they do have feelings and emotions for you. You had that card earlier. And if you have that card, it does talk about the next step being literally falling in love. So whatever happens here, Sagittarius, it's not bad at all. It's quite positive. It does appear that things are going to move in a better direction towards this connection. It's going to be more of a union coming forward. So the cards that would probably come after this, maybe in the next few readings, it'll be more of a promising kind of connection. What you should do currently is let this person do their thing. Let them reach out to you. You don't chase them. Let them chase you. Because if you chase them, you'll get them in a point in their life where they're not ready. And they may just be half-hearted. But if you allow them to reach out to you on their own accord, on their own time, right? What happens then is it's much easier to adjust for this person. They want to be with you. They want to take the initiative. And it only happens if you give them a chance to do it, because at that point they know what they want. But if you do it first, it'll just be like you're forcing them or you're dragging them into it. That's what they feel. So let go for now. Give them their space. And eventually with this card as well, with the Justice card, some type of compromise could also be made. Maybe you both just meet in the middle. You guys have gone through a few things and it's important to have a truce. Come to a truce. Okay, just going to do a quick prayer. All right, so these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Wowee. Romance. First card, the strongest. You have here a spiritually based romantic connection. So, Sagittarius, this is a connection that is either a twin flame, soulmate, or karmic partner. It could be more than that, but the top three that I have found that are the most intense connections are these ones. Here we also have listen to your intuition. We also have remain positive. Then we have get more information. A year from now, and reconsider. We have no under the bottom of the deck, but what I want to do is let's see how I can clarify that. Under the bottom of the deck. Okay, no, helpful people. You're going to have to be careful who you're trusting. There's some people that you cannot trust. There's going to be big happy changes coming forward, so that's really good to know. We have your romance So this is a spiritually based romantic connection. It will be felt. It is already being felt. For some of you that may be interested, on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, which is my YouTube channel, I have a few videos on the spiritual connections, soulmates, twin flames, karmic partners, as well as water twins, earth twins, fire twins, air twins. What is that? That is, my angel guide told me that we don't just have what we call a twin flame, which she referred to as a fire twin, but we have other twins as well. So some of you might be interested in hearing more about that. That's on my other channel. But what I was trying to get at actually is the one that is called past life and spiritual connections. So some of you may resonate with that one because of the type of connection you have. I think you guys did have sensuality, and yeah, you guys did have sensuality. Even if you, I think you did. I believe so. Because of that, I also recommend that you have a look at the other video that is called, yeah, you had sensuality, okay. The other video I have is called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. So you'll be able to resonate with that most likely because this is a past life connection. We also have your listen to your intuition. This is your higher intuitive self. This is your soul talking to you, the spirit. Your soul is much more older and wiser. It has the wisdom from centuries, thousands of years. So listen to your intuition sometimes because it's been there, done that, and there's a reason why you're getting that feeling. We also have here, remain positive. So it is important to remain positive, but with this card, I do have a package, and it is called the Holy Light Package. I recommend that you get that package because I've created it so that you can get rid of negative energies in order for positive energy to stay in your life. You cannot manifest things if you have obstacles in the way. Often we are manifesting things and we don't even know the reason why we're not getting our stuff that we want. It's not everything we get. Anything that is owed to you karmically, anything that is written in your book of life, that is what you receive. But sometimes we don't even get that. And that's because we have negative energies around us. So it's like I've mentioned before, it's like a roadway and there's big boulders and rocks on the roadway. That is negative energy. It's not allowing certain things to come to you. So with the Holy Light Package, I teach you how to get rid of those negative energies from your life. And with that, it allows positive energy to stay. So, for example, you may have angel guides, you may have spirit guides that are positive, and they stay around you. Maybe there's 4, let's just say. But somebody said some type of vibe to you that's negative. They don't like you. They didn't like the skirt you were wearing because you were looking too sexy and hot that day. And all the guys were checking out your booty, right? People get jealous. So all of a sudden you get the evil eye. You start breaking out. You start looking really bad. You get fired from your job because your boss gets jealous. A lot of stuff happens. And you just wonder, why is this stroke of luck happening? What happened? Right? This is negative energy, right? There's a lot of things that happen where when everything is great, 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 and boom, it just starts going downhill. There's a reason for that, because negative energies start to kind of jump on you in a way. And the thing is, when that happens, we become more frustrated, more sad, more depressed, more angry. And that, in fact, attracts more negative energy. So it's a very bad cycle. I do have a video that I'm going to be putting up very soon. I'm still working on it. It's taken me forever to do it. But it's all about negative energy. So one day on my YouTube channel, you guys can, see the entire thing, learn from it, and then be able to protect yourselves. So I recommend that you get the Holy Light Package because it teaches you how to get rid of negative energies from your home, from around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. There's something here that's happened where you have a lack of information. Remember how this person is really confused and there's a lack of understanding from their side? Well, here there is a lack of information that you have as well. You don't have the full picture. You don't know the whole story. So there's something going on here where you are going to have to think twice about what you've thought of, what your decisions are, what your actions are going to be. Right under that, we have here reconsider. Sorry, guys. Right under that, we have reconsider. So there's going to be some type of information that you have. Based on that information, you are going to be making a decision. However, the angels here are telling you to reconsider any type of action, any type of words that you're going to speak. Don't just say it. Get information beforehand and then be ready with the knowledge that you get, and then you can talk. So what I'm seeing here, somebody's going to end up saying something that they probably will regret. This is why the angels are saying get more information about it, reconsider what your response is going to be, and then finally, after that, you can address it accordingly. Yes, things will work out a year from now. So, let me give you a little bit of a spiel on this one. A year from now, in this entire deck, there's only one card that's called a year from now. The reason I'm explaining this right now is because a few people last time, a reading before last week, this past one, they were upset that this card kept coming up. And it's been 3 years they've been waiting. Well, if this deck had a card that says 3 years from now, that would have made more sense, wouldn't it? But it only has a limitation of this card 1 year from now, a year from now. When I was dealing with my twin flame situation, every bloody year this card would come up. And I'd roll my eyes and I'd be like, again? And I just stopped believing it. But the year that it didn't come up, that's the year my twin flame actually reached out. So the limitation of this card is just that itself. It's that it literally talks about 1 year. And if it comes up every year when you guys see this, then that simply means that it means another year. Like I said, this deck doesn't have a card that says 2 years from now or 3 years from now. So if you see this again right now, if this is the second or third year, just remember that this is the way this card works, right? And of course, if you want like a personal private reading, I do have openings for personal readings, which are the written report readings right now. All right, so you're going to be reconsidering what you're going to say, but it's only going to be after you get some type of information. Now, the information that you get, be very careful, because there are people out there. It goes with remain positive as well. So there are people out there that you may think are helpful, but it turns out they are not. They're very negative. They're really jealous. Just like that lady that I was saying in the nice... What I'm seeing is a nice red skirt. Somebody wore a red skirt and their bum looks really nice. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing it in my mind's eye right now. It's like right in my face. So, whoever this person is, like, you keep doing what you're doing. All right? That's you. You may trust people, but some people are not going to give you the right advice. And some people are going to be jealous and they're going to mislead you. Be careful of that. Not everybody that you know you can trust. Here we have big happy changes. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme is big happy changes. So that is really good. That means there's going to be changes. They're going to be big and you're going to be happy about it. Very nice. That's the overall arching theme. So there's just a little bit of a few things you got to, keep in mind going forward in this particular connection, Sagittarius. But other than that, I think it's really good. Just be careful who you trust. That is a huge thing. People can make or break a person's life, right? Suspicion and deceit. Somebody might not even be cheating on the other person, and yet the person at home is just wondering, what is happening? Why is my person working so late? Like certain things like that. There's a lot of suspicion. People say a lot of things because they get jealous. All right, Sag, that is your reading. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated with anybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. You all take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys again. Bye now.